gonna be my first actual LP, and as far as I can tell, there will be no more problems, as there have been so many times before. My name is Andrew. I am recording this as of 9:30 on January 7th in 2013. I don't know when it'll go up, but that'll give you some kind of insight as to how long it will be before it happens. I plan on going through the whole game. It'll be a great run, lovely and whatnot, and everyone's gonna like it. And it'll be brilliant. Brilliant, I say. Has to be. Enough of the title screen, let's get going. Yeah, let's get rid of that one, and let's go with a classic of mine. I never like using my name, but I also never like using the name of the actual character, so whatever. And let's get started. So, I'm not going to go into the story or anything, because I'm going to assume that you already know that. What I assume you don't know is that this game is awesome. So I'm going to show you all the crazy tricks you can do. First of all, bad guys. Gotta be careful of the ones with the big monster, because they're usually not worth it. So I'm gonna go down here. Right, so these guys are easy enemies. If you get hit by them, it's your own fault. But in here, we have an interesting area. Now, you gotta watch out for the little ripples in the ground, because that's where bad guys are, and they're gonna get you if you're not careful. Here, we have Octoroks that shoot rocks, and Magic Pop before you do anything else. Yeah. I don't even have any spells. Woo. Okay, moving along. My plan right now is to go through a different method than most people that I've seen go through this game. Now, this is a method that I use quite a lot, but I haven't seen very many other people even know about it. Then again, I haven't really seen anybody else play this game because it's... I don't know, it's like they don't like it or something. I don't know why. This game is awesome. And I'll be going over why that is as I go through it. But, yeah. So, every town has somebody you talk to get a spell. I'm gonna zip by all this. I'm going to assume that you can look at that if you want to. Because, I mean, the game's not that hard to get. Yeah, even at worst, it's like $5 on the virtual console, assuming you have a Wii. Why wouldn't you? It's the best console out there. Yeah. So now I got the shield spell. Now there's these numbers for the magic costs. Now, that doesn't seem to correspond to the number of magic, like, how is 32 in any way represented by 5 bars? Well, what it actually means is each bar has 16 points worth of magic. Alright. Perhaps you saw why those guys are nasty. They actually took away points. Get level here, but yeah, those guys take away points when they hit you, and that's why it's not worth it to get stuck in a situation where you're fighting them. Of course, the throwers don't do that, but are actually worth points. I'm gonna go ahead and get this potion thing. Dang it! I don't like getting into fights. It's annoying. I can get all the levels I need in the dungeons, for the most part. I just went up when I didn't need to. Alright, so I don't like spending any more time in monstery areas than I need to. So let's go down here. This is arguably one of the most annoying little early game tiles in the game, because each of those bubbles deals you damage and knocks you back a little bit. If you fall into the water, you're dead. dead. Of course, you just use life, and then you're fine. Now, I could just go get that heart, but this guy's gonna throw boomerangs, and if he hits you with a boomerang while you're picking up the heart, it still does damage. So, it's a better idea not to do that, and go take care of that guy first, and then get the heart. Besides, he's worth 30 points. Or was it 20? I can't even remember. So moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and get through level 1 this time. I don't know, that's gonna put the video at like 20 minutes. Wow, I wasn't paying attention at all. Alright. I guess that'll put the video at like 15 or 20 minutes, maybe. I don't even know. So this area is just a bunch of rocks. Yeah. Not too much to worry about. So, I don't have the names of the enemies memorized, so... At least most of them. Little blob things are called bots, or bits, depending on which kind they are. I think the red ones are bits and the blue ones are bots. I don't know what these guys are called. I don't know, oh, yeah, the other ones that I was fighting earlier, the guys with the spears, those are mob ones. Bots. The guy with the boomerang, I don't even know what he's called. This guy is Stalfos, and Stalfos are annoying. But not so much that they're a pain. I just got a key. Now those... pretty much any time you see an enemy that doesn't give you points, it's probably an enemy that will take points away if it hits you. Which is really annoying. So... yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and just blaze through this dungeon, because it's more like a fungeon, because it's fun. Yeah, never mind. That joke wasn't even funny the first time. Yeah. More Stalfos. At least these aren't the Stalfos Knights. Those guys are annoying. Yeah, so my magic went up, so now shield costs less to cast. Isn't that awesome? Doesn't that just fill you with joy? Alright, we're doing this. Come on, more Stalfos. Hang on. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. That thing. That is a bubble. I know, what a weird name, but that's what it's called. They're annoying because they take more hits than anything else in the whole game to kill. Even bosses. But luckily they're kind of slow, so they don't, like, they're... I guess the best thing I can say is they're easy to avoid, but they're not always, because if there's a lot of them on the screen, some of them move really fast. It gets really irritating. Anyway, this guy, I never knew his name, I just called him a beast, because it kind of is. And I'm about to die, but I think I can manage to get back to that ferry. No! No! Or I can totally not. That's okay. This is the good part, so I'm allowed to die a little bit. I'm actually... well, apparently I suck at this game, but that's okay. It's okay, because I got the key, and bam! Now these statues are statues of Iron Knuckles, and occasionally they will drop things, such as red potions, or occasionally red Iron Knuckles. Red Iron Knuckles are way above the power level of right now, so, yeah. Unfortunately, it's kind of a waste to get a red potion when I haven't used any mana. The blue potions, you see, restore 16 points of magic with one full box. Red potions restore all of your magic, or rather, as many boxes as you have. That will come in important later. That will become important later. Oh, I can speak. Bubbles also take away mana, which is kind of annoying. annoying, but not devastating. It's like they drain it for as long as they're on you, so it's... yeah, anyway. So, this is one of those areas where it's kind of difficult to avoid them because there's so many of them. And that was just 2, but this one's really fast. I'm gonna be here a while, aren't I? I'm gonna stop. Well, I guess I could just walk through it, but I want its points. They're worth a lot. At least at this point in the game. At best, they take 11 hits to go. At worst, they take 50. The best and worst, see up in the top left corner there, I've got a sword with a number next to it. I'm just gonna speed this part up anyway, so why am I talking? Alright. See in the upper left corner, there's a sword. And that... dang it! Took way too much. Yeah, alright. Well, you can level that up as you get points, and eventually you get enough points and it becomes the next level, and then you do more damage. And then these guys go down in 1 hit instead of 2. And then, yeah. And then this guy. Bam. Ah, can't jump at it. Alright. Come on, you're going... you are going down. Yeah. Yeah! Give me a power pack. Power packs are worth more points than the monster that held them, however many that is. Now, these guys are kind of annoying because they're only occasionally vulnerable. They've got that shield that they like to put up. Now, what I just did was the hard way of beating them. Next time I see one of them, I will show you the easy way. Which involves a lot more swordplay and whatnot. Anyway, well, actually a lot less swordplay and a lot more, well, using the other button. Because this game likes to have 2 buttons. It really does. And I'm hitting the auto trigger button. Woo! Yeah, I'm playing this on an emulator, I don't care. I don't care who knows it. I'm gonna try to just run through here with... that guy was annoying. And I'm going up. So, getting a red potion at this point isn't really a big deal, as I did earlier. But later on, it's going to become a really big deal because you're going to get the spell Life. And Life is going to be a lifesaver. But for now, we don't have that, so all we have is this. Fairies restore your hit points all the way. Now when you go down. Down to Goblin Town. So this is the easier way to deal with these guys. Which works better when my controller doesn't hit the wrong buttons. Anyway, it's easier because you can just kind of do the same thing, and it basically always hits, assuming you do it right. I'll try and do it more perfectly later, but for now, I'm just going to take this guy out. Take you on, Donkey Kong. No, not like Donkey Kong. That's a terrible idea. And another iron apple. So you see, if you wait a minute and you just jump at him, it works better. And yeah, it's kind of nice. Anyway, boss time. Ow! I don't know how much that's gonna help. But boss time. Now this guy is annoying because you think you want to hit his head, but you really don't. You want to hit his ears. Because you hit him in the head and it just doesn't do anything. You gotta hit his ears. Yeah. But apart from that, he's pretty easy. You grab a key, which unlocks this door, and then you see a statue. And I totally grabbed that crystal, but no,